We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. The Bo Sox continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
The center fielder, number 5.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
A ball and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team is taking it on the chin.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 1-0 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
On his swing, breaks down on him there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. D. Gordon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the side. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now in the box, Michael Chavis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
A pitch out. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up to Gordon for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening, ball 2. Betts is off of first with 2 away. 2-1 the count to Pilar.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Nola is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. The Sox settle for just the 1. First pitch on its way. Kyle Seager is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. 0-1 the count. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tom Murphy becomes out number 2 this inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Now both runners are breaking. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Eric Swanson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be...
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Line drive to left. Nola is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs. Into the box now, Austin Nola, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The next 0-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
The designated hitter.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
This one's flared out toward left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Next for Seattle, Tim Lopes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And now they've got him in a rundown. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This one's down to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now back.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Bases empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused.
1 out and a runner on third. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Mitch Haniger is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Kyle Seager stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mariners are down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Matt McGill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Grounded to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Smith is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now batting, Tom Murphy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The first base.
Striding in, Evan White. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there for strike one, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Count remains at 0-2. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 12-1. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing, and he pops him up. Lopes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Rafael Devers. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting. The second base.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Mookie Betts.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the 4 runs in the inning. But of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Digging in, Tim Lopes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Taylor Gilbo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 45, Taylor.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, David Ortiz, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit in the air out to left field. Nola is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top 16-1. New inning set to get underway. Standing in, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Devers, right field and carrying well. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to...
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. He's set and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes 3rd easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal 3rd right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3 runs already home here. Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag. And that fine play will runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Coming to the plate now, Austin Nola. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Tim Lopes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sale has his target. First pitch on the way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The batter, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like...
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Mariners leave one. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in, David Ortiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
In now, J.D. Martinez. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Popped him up. White is over and he puts it away for the first down. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Austin Adams comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. A man at third with one away. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Still only one out in the inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Reined in. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw won't get him. Ball 3-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman, number 30.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Pulled toward right center field. Smith there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But tack on 6 more. Malik Smith the next to hit. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out. Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, number 201 in his career. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. So now to the plate, Tom Murphy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. At the plate now, Evan White, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 26-2 in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox.